Broadcasting from under the roof of Marlins Park as we are ready for game time. Tonight, the rubber match of this 3-game series between the New York Mets and the Miami Marlins. It's Marlins baseball, and it's next on the show. Adam Conley gets the ball for Miami in this one. What's your take on him, H?
Well, Matt, he's really had a tough time his last 3 outings. ERA over 9. That's basically giving up a run an inning. He just has really struggled and not been able to figure it out. They're giving him the ball, though, and anytime you get the ball, you got a chance to turn it around. We'll see if today's the day he turns it around.
Here's Juan Lagares, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
Fielder, Juan Lagares.
And the first pitch is taken for ball 1 as we're underway tonight in South Florida. This Marlins ball club, Harold Reynolds, as they begin play here tonight, it was another loss for them last time out, and that makes them 2-8 over their last 10 games.
Yeah, man, I mean, you really want to end the homestand on a great note. This is the last game at home for a really long road trip coming up, so fans are going to have to watch you on TV or listen to it on the radio. You want to give them something to kick them off with, and that is a win today.
And here's a fastball for a strike. 2-1 now. And here's a ball hit in the air. In there, a base hit.
Oh, he hits a little dying quail behind the infielder. I tell you what, he couldn't have thrown that ball any better. Talk about placement. That was perfect.
Reyes.
In now, Jose Reyes standing in from the right side as he takes strike 1. He comes in at 262 on the year, still without a home run and 11 RBIs. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. And set up working the plate is Larry Bullard, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Well, Larry Bullard is a good umpire. It's pretty uncommon to see guys get too frustrated about his balls and strikes because it doesn't seem like he favors one location more than the other.
Now Reyes awaits the 1-1. And this is fouled at the plate. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. This is flared out towards second. Oh, and he can't come up with it.
First 2 batters of the game, back-to-back hits. Not a good start for the pitcher, but the offense, they're running to the batter's box right now.
Yoenis Cespedes.
Here's the left fielder, Yoenis Cespedes. He's not among the league leaders in home runs, but his total does top this ball club. He's set, and the pitch. And a changeup right down the middle.
He appears to be having some issues with pitch command to start the game. He's dealing with 2 guys on, and that last pitch looked like a big mistake in that location, right down the middle, but he got away with it.
Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. And there's ball 1.
Boy, man, I tell you, that looked like a good pitch right there. That looked like that pitch was in the zone. He just missed it. Oh, he missed that pitch. I tell you what, as the pitcher, he's got to gain his composure. You can see guys fall apart after you see a ball in the zone that long, get called a ball on you.
None out, runners at first and second. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now. The 1-2 pitch. Ball 2.
It looked like he tried to get him to chase on that pitch there, 1-2. A good idea, but I think now he has to challenge him a little bit. He doesn't want to get into a worse situation with the cleanup guy up next.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now, 3-2.
Well, we got a big pitch coming up now. That's ball 3 right there. And look at, with this situation with 2 guys already on, you don't want to load the bases. You got to come after him, make him swing the bat.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. And I don't think that's what he wanted to do, as the bases are loaded now with still nobody out.
I'll tell you, he's looked unsteady out there since the first pitch he threw. A couple of hits and a free pass, so he's really searching for an answer to get back on track. We'll see if he can settle down here.
Here's Lucas Duda now. It was a 2-hit effort for him, including a home run in last night's game. In there, no balls and a strike.
Man, I tell you what, if I had a timeout and I went out there to talk to him, I'd say, look, we just got to minimize the damage. Bases loaded, no outs. We don't want them to blow the inning totally open.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And that misses, 1-1. Bases loaded here, nobody out. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout, or are you still looking for the double play ball?
Well, Matt, I think a lot of that depends on the type of pitcher that you are. If you're a power pitcher, you can go ahead and ride a fastball up in the zone. But if you're a guy that induces a lot of ground balls with a sinker, I think you have to stick with that plan.
Needs a punch out here. Can he get it? Not on that one, as it's fouled away, and the count holds at 1-2. From the stretch. Misses, ball 2.
Now that's a slider that's pretty easy to recognize. Started on the outside, you know it's going to continue to run off the plate. But one that's difficult is that one that starts in at you and still breaks over the plate.
Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full, 3-2.
We can't hear it from here, obviously, but I think someone in the dugout just yelled, "Wear it," because that could have been a run.
And this will be fouled away. The 3-2 one more time. And he can only battle for so long, as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat. And now a chance to meet the Mets. HR, what's the key for him here tonight?
Well, Matt, this isn't a club with a high on-base percentage. They're near the bottom in on-base percentage. So this is a club that sits there, and they have to hit home runs they want to win. They're going to have to drive balls in the gap because they don't have a lot of traffic on the bases.
Stepping up to the plate, Jay Bruce. The average for him entering play sits down in the 250s. He's set. Here it comes. A fastball that just misses inside.
With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout, or maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You could see it from that high fastball, but that was just a good job of laying off that pitch.
On a line to shortstop.
Batting sixth, shortstop, Wilmer Flores.
So stepping in, Wilmer Flores. And a quick glance at the numbers will tell you it's been a huge struggle for him at the plate this year. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. You'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball one.
Man, we're seeing some pitching right now. He's 1 out away from getting out of the woods in this nasty situation. Bases loaded, no outs. He gets the first 2 guys out, and he's this close. Let's see what happens with this batter if he can get out of it.
From the stretch. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. And this is fouled back and out of play. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And he'll try and knock that down, but it shoots by a base hit. And not in time as the run scores. And the second run will score as that makes it a 2-0 ball game.
Well, you love to jump out to an early lead in the first inning. Right there, 2 runs will give you that little bit of cushion to see if the game gets into a good flow for you.
Here's the third baseman, David Wright. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He comes into this one at 248. 3 homers and 11 RBIs. Looking to minimize the damage here. Up top, it's 2-0.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
Runners at the corners, 2 men out. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. So the lead runner holds on, but the trailer will take second. He's set. Here's the 3-0. Check to swing there and pops this one up. And no one can get there. It's a foul ball. Three and 1. Here it is. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
A strike away now from getting out of this mess. Sometimes pitching is all about minimizing, right? So keeping it to 2 runs across in the inning would be huge.
Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Once again, a 3-2. And a big strikeout there as they'll leave a couple of runners on base, and after a good start to the inning, they can't capitalize any further. So 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. The Mets lead this one 2-0. Seth Lugo gets the assignment for the rubber match in this series. What do we need to know here, HR?
Well, Matt, I love watching this guy pitch. I went back, looked at the video of his last game. He pitched into the 6th inning, threw the ball great, had electric stuff when he needed to, pitched out of some tough jams, and pitched well enough to get the W. So I think we'll see tonight really firsthand what kind of pitcher he is. We'll get to see it firsthand.
Second baseman.
Digging in, D. Gordon. He is, of course, a guy to be wary of if he gets on base. His stolen base total leads the ball club. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. HR, these Mets, as they enter play here tonight, they're definitely in a nice stretch as they've won 6 of their last 7 ball games.
Here we are at the bottom of the first, and they've been playing well, and it looks like that good baseball is going to continue. They already find themselves leading 2-0 at the bottom of the first inning. They're playing good right now.
And a great athletic play to get him. Man, wow. We have a moment here in Miami to take a look at the Marlins starting lineup. What's the key to sending fans home smiling tonight, Harold?
Well, you come in and you realize, man, we're already down 2. What do? You play within yourself. We get a leadoff guy on. The next man moves him up or moves him over. Then our middle guys, maybe we hit a big bop to get in it. You don't have to go get 2 runs this inning. Just get 1. Keep chipping away and giving yourself a chance.
Standing in, JT Realmuto. And he really thrives in the batter's box here at home. Something to keep an eye on in this one. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Bruce has a read on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Batting third, right fielder, Giancarlo Stanton.
Giancarlo Stanton now comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Well, they've really shut him down this series. No hits in the series, and they've done a great job of executing their pitches. They found his weaknesses and stayed with it.
The 1-0 delivery. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. One and 2 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hops this one up just beyond the infield on the right side. And here's Duda to make the catch, and that's out number 3. Miami down in order. They're down 2-0. Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. Not
Leading
the
off with
shiniest of batting average as he comes in hitting down in the 220s for the year. Into the windup and the pitch. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. The windup and the 0-1. And he misses with it, 1-1.
Now that's that old school slider right there, trying to get in on his hands. We see that with a cutter a lot, but the slider's even more effective because you can't pick up the spin.
Right over the middle, knee high.
Count is 1 and 2.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. This one's down to third. Up with it now is Prado. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second.
All right, time for majestic defensive alignment for the Marlins. In this day and age, when teams are moving all over the place playing the shift, these guys are old school, very traditional. You don't see the shift applied very often to this club.
Stepping into the box, Seth Lugo, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. And he misses, 2-1.
He might still be thrown off from that first inning, guys. He got knocked around pretty good, and that can be hard to recover from mentally sometimes.
Now here's the pitch. Sharp slider that time, just missed inside.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down and in unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line. You see a lot of swinging misses on those.
Grounded down the third baseline. Oh, what a stop on the slide. What a way to get it out. 2 gone now. That was exceptional.
The center fielder, number 12, Juan Lagares.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Juan Lagares. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. In there at the knees, strike 1.
I don't know what was going on with him in the first inning. He had a bad first inning. This looks like a totally different pitcher here in the second. Really starting to settle in, really starting to throw strikes.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. A cold strike on the inside corner.
Well, it's awful difficult, Matt, to hit when you find yourself down 0-2, but particularly when you haven't even swung the bat yet. Now you're in protect mode, and you haven't taken one swing.
Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. Up with it, Realmuto. And that ends the inning. Mets go down 1-2-3 as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. In is Christian Yelich. He'll start us out here in the home half of the second.
Center fielder, Christian Yelich.
First offering on its way. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Now that low 90s fastball, it won't overpower a lot of guys, but if it's mixed in well, it's a real effective pitch.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And oh, look out. Up and in and nearly took his head off.
Most good pitchers know that they have to work inside and sometimes even come off the plate to keep hitters from getting comfortable up there. I think that was part of the intent with that last pitch.
He's set and the 2-1 pitch. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. This one's flared toward left center. Under this is Flores, and Wilmer's got it for the first out.
All right, time for the majestic defensive alignment for the Mets.
First baseman.
And I'm looking down there at the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. The thing about Travis, not a big guy, and he's had some injuries along the way. But if he can stay healthy, he's got a great pitching staff to catch.
At the plate, Derek Dietrich, hitting a little over 250 coming into action in this one. From the stretch. And this one runs up high, ball 1. Here it comes, 1-0. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. One out, nobody on. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
Frozen with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
Set to deliver on 2-1. Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1. He's set. Here's the 3-1. Swing and a misses. He was way early on that one. 3-2. And a fastball misses there, ball 4.
He's going to be pretty upset with himself about that 3-2 pitch. All you want to do in that count is make a competitive pitch, but that one wasn't even sniffing the zone, and he let him get away.
Into the box now, Marcell Ozuna, currently with the 3rd best home run total on the ball club. First offering on its way. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. The 0-1 on its way. Sent on the ground out to second. And the Marlins are into the hit column. There's their first base hit.
When you're struggling, you'll look for anything. Been off to a little bit of a cold streak. He didn't hit it hard, but that's a big one to build on.
Third baseman, Martin Prado.
Now batting, Martin Prado. And you can see great numbers over the past few games. First pitch coming. Here it is. And that misses, ball 1.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
Ready with the 1-0. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2.
This is where you really got to focus with runners on base. You got a 2-0 count. You have a tendency to get a little anxious thinking you can drive somebody in. Stay focused. Get your pitch.
Ready with the 2-0 pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. There's a liner caught by Flores at short. Had him played perfectly that time, and there are 2 gone now.
Batting 8th, the shortstop, Adeiny Echeverria.
So digging in now, Adeiny Echeverria. 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. First delivery to him on the way. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Ball 1.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch because it'll be important for him.
A little bit outside. 2-1.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. Here's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And another foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. And here's a ball hit in the air. Reyes onto the grass. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. Back with more on a Thursday night following this. Striding in once again, Jose Reyes. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the third. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. Now the 0-1. On the ground to third. Prado's up with it. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
The left fielder, number 52, Yoenis Cespedes.
Digging in to try it again, Yoenis Cespedes reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. Into the windup and the pitch. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball one. Bases are empty, one man out. And that pitch catches the inside corner. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And a fastball just a bit up.
1 strike.
Two and one now to Cespedes. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Again, he sends it out of play. Outside and a full count, 3-2.
Looked to me like he tried to do way too much on that 2-2 pitch. You don't have to come into the zone on that count, but a pitch that far outside isn't going to tempt anyone to swing.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Another payoff pitch. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
Just flat out frozen there. Nothing too deceptive about that four-seam fastball, so I think he wasn't expecting it at all.
Stepping in now, Lucas Duda, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. The 1-0 delivery. He pulls this one into right, and that will fall in front of Stanton. It's a base hit.
Matt, did you see where they were playing him? They're playing him in the shift, and he just did not care. If he hit the ball hard, I guess that's his philosophy. It was going to get through anyway, and we saw it right there. Base hit into the shift.
Here's Jay Bruce now, as he'll reach unsuccessfully at a slider away. It's strike one. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at bat. Here's the 0-1. 1-1.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in, make him prove he can adjust before you do.
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch, and the slider stayed low apparently for a ball. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. Ready with another 2-2. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Duda is on his way home. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Into the box, Wilmer Flores, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. A couple of RBIs for him already, and a chance for more here. Comes set, and the 0-1. Outside for a ball, 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at. Working for the punch out and the offering. And did he hold up in time? A look down, and no, he went around. It's strike 3. 1 for the Mets here on the RBI double. We played 2.5. It's 3-0 New York. Now to the plate, Adam Conley. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Catcher, Adam Conley.
Belt high and right down the middle for a strike. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
I mean, wow, swing the bat a little bit. I think he's been a little bit too patient right here. Those are pretty good pitches, and now he finds himself down 0-2.
Here's the 0-2. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. Here's the 1-2 delivery. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Here's D. Gordon now, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. A 1 pitch on its way. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now.
Well, he fouled that breaking ball off a little bit early. Timing not quite there. Had a fastball to pitch before. He just got out in front of that breaking ball.
The 0-2 home. Line toward the alley in left center. But this will hang up just enough as he takes it in stride in left center for the second out.
Well, this one was squared up pretty good, but just like pitchers give up hits on well-executed pitches, batters make outs on balls they couldn't have hit much better.
Into the box now, JT Realmuto. And he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field. On the move is Lagares. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. They trail in this one 3-0. Ready for another chance? David Wright comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Looks like a left-hander up and throwing now in that Marlins bullpen. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1.
That's a nice pitch right there. He threw him a breaking ball, comes back with a fastball, and now he's late. Now he doesn't know how to adjust. He's kind of caught in between. You got him set up perfectly.
Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. The pitch. 3-1 now.
Well, that's ball 3, and the Mets right now would take a leadoff guy on any way they could get it.
Here comes the 3-1 pitch. Swing and a ball hit foul as this will find the seats in right. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Another full count pitch home. Smoked on the ground up the middle. Echeverria dives. What a play. Got him.
Now batting, catcher, Travis d'Arnaud.
Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Into the windup and the pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Yelich will wait on it. 2 gone.
Now batting, the pitcher, Seth Lugo.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Seth Lugo. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. 3 runs, 5 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. Takes a high fastball for a strike. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Gordon is up with it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. The dangerous Giancarlo Stanton will get the first shot when we return. It's the Mets 3 and the Marlins nothing. Back with Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, and leading off the inning, the big right-handed slugger Giancarlo Stanton. First offering on its way. Takes a knee-high fastball.
You know, Matt, he's having great success, but I can't say it's because of the first pitch strike. Now, that's over 60% of the time he's throwing that for a strike, but usually to have this kind of success, you would think the ratio would be much higher.
Now the 0-1. A slider that he looks at over the outside corner.
He might want that pitch back up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Ball line fouled as that'll get over the Marlins dugout.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He is fortunate he just fouled it off.
In under the hands with the fastball. It's 1-2. The 1-2 pitch. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. He'll try again. 1-2. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away.
Flat out locked him up with the changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
Stepping into the box, Christian Yelich. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. First pitch coming. Here it is. Fastball in there for a called strike. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. Well, and he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2.
That was an ugly swing, and that's indicative of how they've been swinging the bat today. They just have not looked like they're picking the ball up at all. He's just dominating them.
Now the 0-2 pitch. And the changeup is way low that time.
Good pitch there on 0-2. Breaking ball out of the zone away. Might set up another breaking ball to see if he'll chase this one a little bit farther off the plate.
Slice down the left side, but foul. 1 out, nobody on. And here's a ball hit in the air. Duda is there for it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, first baseman, Derek Dietrich.
At the plate, Derek Dietrich. He drew a walk his first time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. The 0-1 delivery. Grounder down the line at third, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now.
Man, I like the last 2 pitches. A changeup and then a fastball, and he's late with the swing on the fastball right there. You got him in between right now, and that's an advantage to the pitch.
Smoke toward the hole. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down.
I like that at bat. Found himself down 0-2, kept battling, put the ball in play, little grounder through the hole, and ends up with a base hit. Just fight through the at-bat the whole way, and that's what he did right there.
Here's Marcell Ozuna as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Bruce has a read on it, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Miami. Still down 3-0. Jeff Locke is going to take over here in inning number 5, so it'll be a bullpen game from here on out.
Jeff Locke.
Digging in once again, Juan Lagares. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th.
Juan Lagares.
In there for strike 1.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
Ball chopped foul here at the plate, and he's behind 0-2. The 0-2 home. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. Now the pitch to first. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
That was really special. You know, he was down the count, and he just said, I got to battle. He battled it through and got rewarded with the base hit the other way.
Jose Reyes.
In now, Jose Reyes pitches a cold strike. The throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down. Hit out towards second. No problem here. One away.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Here's the left fielder, Yoenis Cespedes. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Ball 2 now.
Hey, that's not some bad pitching right there. You're 2 pitches down, but you have a runner on third, and you know this hitter is looking for something up in the zone that he can hit into the air for a sacrifice fly.
1 out and a runner on third. And he gets this fastball over. It's 2-1.
Now, it's not always about velocity. There's some Hall of Fame pitchers that didn't throw that hard, but they made a living with that pitch.
Two and one now to Cespedes. Started to go around, but he's able to check his swing for ball 3.
He's really being aggressive right now, Matt. Got himself into a great hitter's count, and then you see him check swing. You don't see that very often on the fastball. He's ready to swing, and he held up enough to let it go for a ball.
He's set. Here's the 3-1. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. And that misses, ball 4. So with 1 out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning.
I'm sure the manager is fine with that. He tried to entice him with that 3-2 pitch, but he didn't take the bait. First base was open, though, so he just needs to make a good pitch for a ground ball.
Digging in and looking for more, Lucas Duda. A hit in 2 tries so far. Here's the first pitch to him. And a fastball just a bit high.
Boy, that's a tempting pitch right there. You got that runner on third base. You're looking for something to drive. You want the ball up. But it was a good layoff. Not the pitch he definitely wanted to hit, but it was tempting, no doubt.
This is on the ground over to first. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit. And that'll bring home another as they open it up to a 4-0 advantage now.
Well, sometimes with the runner in scoring position, you just have to put the ball in play. Right here, he hits one into the hole, drives in the run, making contact. It pays off.
Here's Jay Bruce now. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. Oh and 1. Here it comes. Now both runners on the move. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. In the dirt. Throw over to third here. And the throw is behind him at third as this gets away. And now a run comes across. And not in time as the second run scores. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
Well, this inning pretty much has been one to forget for him, but he's still out there. And it's only going to get worse if he dwells on it and lets the frustration take over. Easier said than done, though.
All even at 2-2. Here it is. And here's a ball hit in the air. Prado ranging into the outfield. He gets there, and that's the second out.
The batter, number 4, shortstop, Wilmer Flores.
Ready for another shot now. Wilmer Flores. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Knuckle curve breaks outside for ball 1.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
1-0 count. Here it is. Not quite reaching 90 with the fastball, but it's 1-1 now. Three runs already home here. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Gordon is there. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. So 3 runs on only 2 hits in the inning. 1 Marlin error and no one left on base. Home half of the 5th coming up. The Mets are out on top 6-0. Martin Prado now. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Third baseman, Martin Prado.
And a ball, 1-0. Here comes the 1-0. There's a fastball right over the inside corner. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. In the air now, out to right field. And this will be pulled in just in front of the warning track for the first out.
The batter, number 3, shortstop, Adeiny Echeverria.
Now in the box, Adeiny Echeverria. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Lays off 1-0. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Dribbled up the line. That's a foul ball. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Lagares going back on it, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
So up until this point, they've had to bite and scratch for every single thing. But he puts a good swing on this one and nearly knocks it out of the park. So we'll see if it's contagious and his partner can pick him up right here.
Ichiro Suzuki will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 51, Ichiro.
And he lays off there 1-0 to come in here at 259. No home runs as of yet. 9 driven in. The 1-0 delivery. Fastball misses away here. It's 2-0. Ready with the 2-0 pitch. A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
He just took a fastball right down the middle, 2-0. He must have been sitting on a breaking pitch, because you don't take that unless you are.
1 out and a runner on second base. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with 1 away.
Whoa, he hit that one a little bit too hard. Line drive single, but the runner at second had to hold up, so he's not going to score, but nice piece of hitting anyway.
Here's D. Gordon now. Now a little pop-up off toward the third base side. And this is going to wind up a foul ball.
Look, this is a big half inning. Look, they're down a little bit right now, but if they get something going, it's still early in the game. This is a huge inning and a huge at-bat.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner.
This is where getting ahead in the count really pays off for you. Now you can get him to chase a pitch, maybe get a ground ball, double play, or a strikeout. Either way, it's going to help your cause.
Runners are at first and third, 1 away. And that's swung on and fouled straight back.
His timing looks good right there, Matt. That's following up after a fastball. He still was able to get a piece of that breaking ball.
In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. So the lead runner holds on, but the trailer will take second. The 1-2 pitch. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Again a 1-2. Swing and a little blooper to center. Here comes Cespedes. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now.
Now batting, catcher, J.T. Realmuto.
Now at the plate, J.T. Realmuto. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. Here comes the first pitch. Right over the middle, knee high. Second and third, 2 away. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2.
Boy, Matt, he's in some kind of groove, and they better get something working because he is 1 pitch away from throwing 5 shutout innings. Talk about dominant work so far.
0-2, here it comes. And he's down on strikes, so they get 2 men into scoring position, but that's as far as they'll get as the side is retired. Marlins strand a pair. They still find themselves down 6-zip. David Phelps gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Here's the third baseman, David Wright. He'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6.
David Wright.
First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. And a fastball upstairs here that runs it to 2-0.
When you're down 6 on the mound, you got to at least throw strikes here.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. 3-0 now.
Ball 3 to a leadoff hitter that can run. Not the greatest way to start this right here. I think right now you really have to start pouring some pitches into that strike zone.
From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. A high fastball is in there. Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter is aboard to start the 6th.
Up next for the Mets, catcher Travis d'Arnaud.
Digging in to try it again, Travis d'Arnaud. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Takes a knee-high fastball. A runner at first with no outs here. Hit back toward the mound. Echeverria to his left. He's there. On to first, and they get the double play.
Now batting.
Good pitch on the ground ball there, and an even better job up the middle to take it himself, and turn 2. Pretty smooth.
Stepping in now, Seth Lugo. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. Two out, nobody on. Comes back with a fastball up and away that swung on and missed. 0-2. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. Nothing doing for the Metropolitans, but they're on top by a count of 6-0. Ready for another shot now, Giancarlo Stanton. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Giancarlo Stanton.
And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
And this inning starts with a solid base hit. So the leadoff man reaches in their half of the 6th. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Christian Yelich. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A changeup that catches the corner for strike 1.
Well, with the leadoff man getting on right there, Matt, they are falling so far behind. They have to capitalize. They have to get some runs to get back in this thing.
Nobody out, runner on first. And he lays off for ball 1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. The 2-1 pitch. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Oh, man, he took a swing and a half at that one. I think some frustration is creeping into these guys, so he might have just been trying to get his guys on the board with one swing.
Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. And he takes strike 3 cold on the fastball. 1 gone.
Now batting, first baseman.
Digging in and looking for more, Derek Dietrich. Last time through was a base hit. And it looks now like a right-hander's begun to get loose in the Mets bullpen. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And this one's in the dirt. And no advance. It's ball 1. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. This is driven to right, and no doubt about it, that one's way out of here. And that's a home run into the top tank. A two-run blast to straightaway right field. Fourth home run for him on the season. As the lead is cut to 4, it's 6-2 now.
Yeah, and it's always important to scratch that first run across when you're getting shut out. But now they're within one grand slam of tying it up. Might seem improbable, but hey, psychologically it matters.
Now batting, left fielder, Marcell Ozuna.
Into the box, Marcell Ozuna. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats.
Well, that was an impressive swing. A fastball, he'll hit a foul ball home run with it, but he got out in front of it a little bit too much. Timing just a tad off.
Here's the 0-2. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. One and 2. Here it comes. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
It's never easy to rebound after serving up a 2-run shot, but that at bat was a good indication to me that he isn't letting it get to him. He went right after him for the strikeout.
Ready for another chance? Martin Prado. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. First pitch of the at-bat. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Pitch to the plate is a slider for a strike, and it's all knotted up at 1-1.
Well, that'll get your head shaken at the plate. That's a pitch he hasn't used much in this game. Now he throws that for a strike, and you add that to the rest of his repertoire. Man, it's tough to cover them all.
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. A changeup right on the outside corner for a strike. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And now this ball's lifted in the air down the right field line, but this will get back into the seats, so the count holds at 2-2. Now another 2-2. He goes the other way as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center, and he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. But 2 in the inning for the Marlins thanks to the 2-run home run. Top of the order due up to start the 7th. It's the Mets 6 and the Marlins 2. Welcome back to South Florida. Getting set for the 7th inning now with the Mets out on top. But first, let's check out the game summary through the first 6 innings of baseball. Here's Juan Lagares. His past batting line against David Phelps. He's 0 for 9. Marlins have some action in the bullpen now as a right-hander is up and throwing. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Fouled off into the seats behind first. Now the pitch. And he'll try to get him to chase the fastball there, but he lays off 1-2.
Well, tried to throw a high fastball right by him there. Didn't work, but now we'll see if that sets up some different options. Wouldn't be surprised to see a good slider down and away right here.
Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the two-seamer, and that's out number 1.
One of the big advantages to pitching ahead in a count if you're a pitcher, because you have to cover both pitches if you're a hitter. You have to cover the off-speed and the fastball. And in a 1-2 count, you might be sitting off-speed, and what happens? He gets the fastball, and he can't catch up to the express.
He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. A swing and a miss at one that almost hit him.
That right there, Matt, may be the best pitch in baseball. I don't know why people don't throw that high fastball more. It is so difficult for a hitter to raise your hands up and try to get on top of that ball. And before you do all that, it's by you.
And here's a slider for a called strike, and he's behind 1-2 now. The 1-2 pitch. Dribbled to the right side, but that one rolls foul. Now a swing and a little pop-up here right behind home plate.
That's a nice job of staying alive. A 2-strike breaking ball just out of the zone. He was able to put enough on it to get another pitch.
And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Yoenis Cespedes.
Here's the left fielder, Yoenis Cespedes. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Into the windup and the pitch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. 2 out, nobody on. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now.
Matt, he's 1 pitch away from striking out the side. Now that's a shutdown inning. Your team gets your runs, and then you go back and shut them down.
Trying to strike out the side. Here it is. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Pitch on the way. Now a swing and a fly ball. Stanton on the run. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Down in order go the Mets. They lead it 6-2. Fernando Salas is on his way into the ball game now, as he'll be making his 50th appearance of the year.
Fernando Salas.
Striding in once again, Adeiny Echeverria. His prior history in this matchup, a number of meetings, he's 1 for 7. Looks like a left-hander has begun to get loose out in that Mets bullpen. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. The pitch. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Here it comes, 2-0. Outside, 3-0 now.
This is not the guy you want to walk right here. Look, the 8-hitter, this could set up a big inning if he gets on.
Got to find the strike zone. Here's the 3-0. And that misses ball 4. It's a leadoff walk to start the home 7th.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
Miguel Rojas will come on to pinch hit now with a runner at first and nobody out.
Miguel Rojas.
fly ball out to straightaway right. Bruce has a read on it. One down. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Now batting, second baseman, D. Gordon.
Ready once again, D. Gordon. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A fastball that finds the outside corner. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike.
Well, he came at him with the same pitch. Now he finds himself down 0-2. You just got to anticipate he's going to try to triple it up. Not just double, but triple. I'm looking for that pitch right now again.
And this is drifting foul back into the stands. Ready with another 0-2. Had him fooled as he swings through the curveball. 2 down.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Now at the plate, JT Realmuto. And Dan, this could be a real make or break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring 1 run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Lifted in the air out to right. On the move is Bruce. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Marlins leave 1. They still trail here. It's 6-2. Brian Ellington has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 49, Brian Ellington.
Digging in, Lucas Duda. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8.
21, Lucas Duda.
On to the 8th now as the first pitch is a fastball that's looked at for ball 1. Here it comes. Line toward the gap in left center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Matt, that's his 3rd hit of the night, his 3rd single. I'm sure he'd like to have a double or something mixed in, but for now, he'll take the 3 for 4.
Jay Bruce.
Here's Jay Bruce now. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. The 1-0 pitch. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Yelich going back. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. A 2-run homer for Jay Bruce. Number 18 for him on the campaign, as it's now a 6-run ball game.
Well, they were smart not to challenge him with a fastball, but it didn't matter. He's their big dog for a reason, so he waited, stayed back, and absolutely exploded through the zone on that one.
The batter, number 4, shortstop.
Into the box now, Wilmer Flores, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. The 1-0 delivery. Couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss.
That ball's way out of the zone. He's got to set the side slower. You're looking fastball. I like that, but make him get the ball down. They'll never catch up to it up there.
No outs, nobody on. Fastball not close, and he runs it to 2 balls and a strike.
Wow, it just doesn't seem like he's being as aggressive as he was before he gave up that home run. Was throwing the ball great. Now it seems like he's a little bit more tentative throwing the ball across the plate.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. A fastball that just misses inside. And he misses, ball 4.
What's the saying? When you find yourself in a hole, the first thing you should do is stop digging. Well, the guy on the bump obviously hasn't heard that one.
Striding into the box, David Wright. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. First offering on its way. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner.
He struggled a bit coming out of the bullpen here, so he needed that strike. Maybe it settles him down a little bit.
A runner at first with no outs here. Lifted in the air to center. Yelich able to take this one in, and there's your first out.
Now batting, catcher, Travis d'Arnaud.
Digging in once again, Travis d'Arnaud. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fastball runs a bit inside here. It's 1-0.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. Under it now is Stanton to make the catch, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, the pitcher, Fernando Salas.
Curtis Granderson will look for some 2-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first.
Curtis Granderson.
And here's a called strike to the 36-year-old veteran. It's 0-1. He'll start this one at 274. A dozen home runs, 27 driven in. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Curveball that time, not even close. He's set, and the 1-2 pitch. Now a fastball as he has to lean out of the way there.
Pretty sure there wasn't any ill will behind that pitch, considering he has 2 strikes on him. Just got away from him from what I could tell.
2 out with the man at first. Now he drops a changeup on him. Strike 3 called, and a great pitch there to retire the side. But the Mets do strike for 2, both coming on this 2-run home run. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's the Mets 8 and the Marlins 2. Jerry Blevins enters from the pen to begin the frame with a sizable lead with which to work.
Jerry Blevins.
Giancarlo Stanton now. He'll get
Leading
things
off for
started
the
now in the bottom of inning number
Right
8.
fielder, Giancarlo Stanton.
And that misses for ball 1.
That's a good pitch to lay off right there. That cutter inside. And that is a real tough pitch for hitters to lay off of. And a lot of times, if you do swing at that cutter in, you're going to end up with some firewood in a broken bat.
1-0 count. Here it is. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
Behind on the swing that time, and it's 2-1. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And that pitch catches the inside corner.
That's a pretty good break right there, breaking all the way across the zone. Now, it's a little dangerous. He gets to see that ball a long time. But, man, that's a nasty snapdragon hook right there.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. Waiting next, there's Christian Yelich. Popped high in the air. Duda is there for it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Up next for the Marlins.
Moving closer towards our
Center
conclusion
fielder,
now. 8-2 the count in this one, as our line score will give you a look at how we got to this point in the contest. In is Christian Yelich. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. And the pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And low, it's a ball and a strike. The 1-1 pitch. And this one will be foul back in among the fans. Now the pitch. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
Looked like he was trying to work in a front door curveball there, but it seemed like it popped out of his hand a little early, causing it to miss inside.
Tap down the line. That winds up foul. Another try at 2-2. A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2.
For me, check swings are right there next to bang bang plays at first as the most difficult calls for an ump to make. Taking a look at show motion, the batter doesn't appear to hold up enough, so I think the call was right.
Standing in now, Derek Dietrich, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. Oh, 1. Here's the pitch. And there's ball 1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And Wright will make the catch to retire the side. Miami down in order. Still 8-2. The famous neon lights of Ocean Drive in Miami Beach. Welcome back to baseball on the show. Here's Juan Lagares. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. He's set, and the pitch. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. He's ready. Here's the 0-1 to third. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the ninth inning gets underway.
Now batting, second baseman, Jose Reyes.
So digging in now, Jose Reyes. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Now this is up and in, and I don't think he likes that location much. It's ball one.
That's the international language of fighting words right there. When you throw that fastball up and in, man, that upsets a hitter. That could end my career right there.
The 1-0 delivery. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. And a fastball not close. It's 2-1 now. Grounded up the first baseline. A dive. He's got it. Wow.
Hey, not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Ready now, Yoenis Cespedes. He's 0 for 2 with a couple of walks in this one. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. And he looks at one in there, 1-2.
Great job on those last 2 pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
Now a ball hit pretty well to the left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. Ready with the 1-2. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
He executed that 1-2 curveball pretty well. I think that's right where he wanted it to end up, but he couldn't get him to chase at it. We'll see what they go with now after that didn't work out.
Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. He goes the other way as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. Stanton is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Mets go down 1-2-3, but no matter, they lead it 8-2. Eric Goodell comes on to start the inning, and he'll have a huge lead to work with.
62, Eric Goodell.
So striding forward now, Marcell Ozuna. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit.
Ozuna.
Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. A changeup over the inside corner. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Here's the pitch. And he'll stay alive here, but just barely as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away.
Man, they've really had his number so far in this series. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone.
Martin Prado now as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And now a pitch on the way, and that misses. 1-1. And this is fouled back and out of play. 1 out, nobody on. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now. 3-2. The pitch. In the air out to straightaway left. Cespedes is there, and folks are starting to head for the exits now. 2 gone here in the ninth.
Number 3, shortstop, Adeiny Echeverria.
Here's Echeverria now. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1, and he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Oh, and a swing and a miss on that one, and the Marlins find themselves down to their final strike now.
Really deceptive changeup there. Very well executed. It looks like it just sort of dies when it gets close to the plate.
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. And this is going to be a foul ball.
Well, they got him in the rocking chair right now. A little changeup, follow up with the fastball, and he's a little late with that swing. I may go back with another changeup.
In front of the changeup there as this is chopped foul at home plate. And again, he's unable to keep it fair, but he's putting together quite a battle at the plate. Here's another 2-2. Swing and a liner. Foul. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
And this is a strike 3 called, and a bit of a questionable ending there as the ball game is over.
Hey, it's hard to win games at any point, but to win games on the road, especially in this ballpark, it's never easy to win games on the road, so they are very happy with this win.
8-2 tonight's final. Seth Lugo earned his 5th win of the year. Adam Conley was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, follow us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious New York Mets, 8 runs, 9 hits. No errors. They left 4 men on base. For the Marlins, 2 runs, 6 hits, 1 error. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 13 minutes. A reminder that Marlins shuttle buses are available outside Marlins Park with service to the Culmer Metro Rail Station.